and welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make aloe vera oil for your hair, which you can use as a pre-poo and to seal in moisture as well, to massage your scalp, whichever method you want to use the oil for. Go ahead. So guys, here is my aloe vera leaf. I have this lot in the bowl right here because my aloe vera plants were sort of like getting crowded in the pot, so I removed this part you can see in the bowl, and that is what we're going to be using for this tutorial, some of it anyways. So I have cut and washed my aloe vera. So for the bigger sized one that I have here, even though they are not so big, I'm going to remove the serrated edges so that I can, have the gel exposed. So I'll just trim it off and then cut it in bits into my pot right there. If you're working with a large sized aloe vera plant, what you want to do is to, slice the plant open to, expose the gel more because you have, more gel in there. So I just cut it into bits. For the smaller one, no need for me to remove the serrated edges. I just cut it into pieces, and this is what I have. So what I'm going to do now is, add lemongrass herb to sort of like, boost the oil, the effect of the oil. So I've added it, and I'm going to be adding olive oil to this. I'll be using olive oil in this tutorial because olive oil is mostly heat stable. It is not heat sensitive. So when I, put this on heat, it won't, make my oil go bad. So I immerse the herbs in the oil. The next thing I'm going to do is to make my makeshift bubble boiler. So guys, what I'm going to do is put some water in that pot and then put my, pot containing my herbs, and then I'll take it to my cooker, and then I'm going to heat this up on low heat. So guys, I'll be leaving this here for some time to sort of like, cook or steam, whichever you want to call it, till my aloe vera sort of like gets this brownie color. So once that is done, this took about, I think, 30 minutes because, we're doing this on low heat. So I'm going to get this out, and then what we're going to be doing is leaving this to cool down before we go ahead to, sieve out the herbs. So I'm going to sieve out my herbs now. And after I have sieved the herbs, I'll go ahead and sieve it again. But this time around, I'll be using a coffee filter to sieve out my herbs. So I'm going to sieve my oil to remove any tiny particles that will be in there. So I'll just go ahead and sieve it. You can actually see the oil dropping through the funnel. Coffee filters take the longest to sieve, but the outcome is just so worth it. So I'll go ahead and let this sieve. So this is my sieved oil. Can you see how, clean and neat the oil is looking? That's the benefit of using a coffee filter. I'm going to decant this because of the tiny water droplets that are sort of like at the bottom. I'm doing this so that my oil doesn't go rancid quickly. Now, what you can do after decanting is, instead of throwing that away, you can use that oil that has the tiny water droplets first. You can use that up first before, coming to use the larger one. So I'm adding vitamin E oil to help reduce rancidity and also increase the shelf life. So I'm going to swirl it up a bit to, let that vitamin E oil mix in there. And guys, this is it. This is my aloe vera oil. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the bell so you get updates when I post new videos. And I'll be seeing you in my next tutorial. Bye.